What's up, YouTube? I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy during these troubling times and practicing good social distancing so that we can get through this pandemic as safely and smoothly as possible. I want to do a little something different today and try my hand at vlogging. So today in this video, I'm going to walk you through what a typical quarantine day looks like in the Smith household. Usually I wake up around 7 or 7:30 and I like to start my day rolling out and stretching. Most of you know that I experienced a pretty traumatic knee injury, and so sometimes my legs and hips get stiff. So I like to spend the mornings listening to a podcast or an audible book and just stretch and roll out, and that's usually a good way for me to start my day.
Hey, let's have some breakfast.
Every day we make eggs. I have a little more on my plate than eggs. I have like a bagel and some turkey bacon and stuff. And we also usually start our mornings with Spark. This is an Advocare product. So there it is, exactly, Spark. It's a caffeine supplement. We do drink coffee as well, but usually we like Spark in the mornings. And for people who don't really like the coffee taste, Spark is a great caffeine supplement, and in the description below a preferred customer ID and link and everything. If you want to give their products a try, you'll get an automatic 20% off. But we like to start our mornings off with our breakfast and caffeine. And they always do include eggs. So you may have seen in the background all these boxes. The house is currently a little bit of a mess. I don't know if you saw our last video, a big mess apparently. But we are moving at the end of this month. We are going to Mayo, so that involves us leaving this apartment. Since we don't have anything else we can do, we just started packing it up. And my beautiful wife, oh, look how fine she is, y'all. Don't look too hard, but like, you can appreciate it though. She thinks that this sweatsuit is blue, and I'm saying it's black. Tell me what you guys think it is in the comments. This is kind of like that one. What was the dress where it was like a dress? The blue and gold, the blue versus gold dress.
Wait, is this going?
What is this? Black or blue, y'all? Let us know.
Blue.
So we wanted to take this time to introduce you to the third member of the Smith household. This is Blaze. We don't know for sure what he is. We rescued him when he was 8 weeks old from a puppy rescue in Denver. And we have had him for almost 2 years now, and so he has been an integral part of our family. The story about how we got him is actually incredible. We wanted to just have a little puppy play date where we went to a puppy rescue. Had no
intention of buying a dog.
Exactly, no intention at all. And we went to a puppy rescue just to play with puppies. I thought it would be a cute little date day. You go in and they bring you one of the puppies to play with. And so they bring us this guy, little fur ball about that big.
Little marshmallow.
Little marshmallow. And we're just playing with him, loving on him. And then they brought us this paperwork to see if we were interested in adopting him. Again, we weren't, but I received it and just was looking through it. And at the top, there was the name Blaze. And some of you may know me personally. That was the nickname that I grew up with. And so I saw that name at the top and I asked the lady, you know, what does this name up here mean? And then, oh, that's just what we named him. You can change it if you want to adopt it or whatever. And then that was when I knew that God was working. He is now Blaze Smith, and ever since then, he has been a member of our family. I drove him home and I met Madison at my parents' home that day. She was actually pulling into the driveway at the same time that I was.
August 13th,
August
my parents'
13th.
anniversary.
Yep, it was her parents' anniversary.
Yeah,
she was getting off of the phone with her parents, and we pulled into the driveway at the same time, and I got out of the car holding this guy in my arm.
I was like, I gotta call you back, Mom, Dad.
She absolutely lost it.
Loves to run and play.
Yes.
So cuddly and friendly.
Yeah. So now I'm going to do a little bit of work. I work at a sports medicine clinic doing research, and currently I'm working on a project that is analyzing this nerve block called the fascia iliaca nerve block. Sometimes after patients have surgery in their hip, they require what they call a nerve block, and all that does is it's an analgesic, or it's a pain mediator, and when they come out of surgery, then this nerve block basically will prevent them from feeling pain immediately after surgery. But first, let's go see what Madison's up to. Ooh, she must be in a meeting. Even when she's on a meeting, she's fine. Oh my goodness.
Good thing you're on mute.
Alright, let's get to work. So usually when I do my work, I do them in what's called Pomodoro cycles, which are these 25-minute increments where it's 25 minutes of work and a 5-minute break where you can get on your phone, scroll through the gram or whatever, and then 25 more minutes of work. That just kind of helps me break it up and actually gets me going when I do work. So we're gonna start with our first Pomodoro cycle. So I just finished my first Pomodoro cycle, and so now I'm gonna take my 5-minute break and get Blaze fed. We actually use this little dog food seasoning that we found on a Shark Tank episode. It appealed to us. We thought it was fair that if we season our food, might as well season his too. He's spoiled. So now on my break, I'm gonna make sure I get him fed. Blaze, come here. Good boy, go get it. Now that I finished a pretty good amount of work and Madison is done with all of her meetings, we're gonna get into a little at-home quarantine workout. Hopefully Blaze doesn't disrupt us too much, but let's get to it. Did you finish your food? Did you finish? Did you finish? Oh, all right, go lay down. Work is finished for the day. We're about to go for a walk. Quick side note, you're getting the full authentic version of what I look like. That includes wearing a do-rag when I'm home. But now we're gonna go and take Blaze out for a walk, and we'll see you guys there. It's really cold outside. As you can see, I'm prepared.
For a Coloradoan.
And as you can see, she's from Minnesota. She saw it was raining, so she put a coat on.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
You're so happy.
He listens, so we walk without a leash. So we take this little route, parking lot route.
The huge parking lot right in front of our apartment complex.
Yep.
And it's always empty at night.
So this is a perfect time
So it's well lit.
to go for a walk with him. Nobody's ever here.
Lots
so
of
we
space
can
for him to roam.
socially distance. Exactly. Let's see how long it takes for him to come on. Come on, come get me, come get me. So my wife has to make a workout out of anything she does. So we just lunging now. We gonna do the lunge walk. We gonna just lunge walk the whole way. Or at least until the legs fall off. So we finally got back. We're getting back to our apartment. Mr. Man had himself a good little walk. Good little run, walk, sniff, pee on stuff. And we are getting back home. So now that we're back home from the walk, getting ready for bed, I like to spend some time sometimes reading before I go to bed. And I'm not gonna front like I read every single day before bed. Sometimes I'm laying in bed on the iPad or scrolling through Instagram or whatever. But today we're gonna read a little bit. And this is the book that we're reading. It is called Working with Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Coleman. As a physician, that's something that is paramount to our job title and our job description. And so I just wanted to read a little bit about it. And it applies to so much stuff outside of even working in the clinical setting or whatever. It just has a lot of applications. So before we start, take a look at the bookmark. Alright, let's get into this book. So that is what a typical day looks like in the Smith home. There are some days where we don't necessarily work out, or we might sit on the couch and watch like 4 hours of The Office or whatever new Netflix series is out. But for the most part, that is a pretty accurate description of what our day looks like. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, be sure to subscribe, tap that bell. New videos every week. You're not going to want to miss them. But until then, keep evolving, and we'll see you guys next time.
Good life.